Good morning guys, I am your safety management trainer and today we have discussed regarding all the equipment, heavy equipment that you can use for several reasons on your site. Besides crane lifting equipment and forklifts, you may have working with graders, dozers, scrappers and loaders or mini loaders on your site. So what sort of safety measures and what sort of criteria, procedures you should adopt while your operators are working on these machines. As a safety officer, you need to thoroughly check that all the operators who are operating graders and dozers or scrappers or loaders, they must have a valid work permit to operate these machines. This is the first step. Actually, as a safety officer, you need to check thoroughly about the work permits that they have a valid work permit. Secondly, you have to go for the pre-check analysis or pre-check inspection shall be conducted to actually visualize or to analyze that the machine and all parts of machines are working properly and there is no leakage of the oil or diesel or whatsoever. So this is also a responsibility or the procedure you need to adopt. Secondly or thirdly, you have to have a flagman or a spotter there on the area where you are working with these machines. You should have a flagman or a signalman that you can also call it is a signalman or a flagman or a spotter. All these terminologies are the same. These have the same meanings. So you should have a spotter there or a flagman who actually assists your operator regarding the loading, unloading and all these equipment, because many personnel would be moving around and you would have barricades also. You have to have barricades or warning signs in the areas where you are working with scrappers, loaders or bulldozers and all that. So you have to take all these precautionary measures. And secondly, number 4 point is equipment shall be provided a rollover protection. If you are working, if your operators are working with dozers, scrappers and loaders, they may have a rollover protection. It's a kind of steel rods basically designed to protect your vehicles or machines from any sort of incident. So you have to go for that particular rollover protection as well. So the last point is whenever you want to finish your project and you want to park your vehicles, engine should not be in a running position. You should switch off the engines. Your operator should switch off the engines before leaving the machine. Otherwise, he is not allowed to go anywhere keeping the machine on. So you have to switch off the machine properly. And whenever you want to actually lift up the load, just besides the machine standing, you have to actually block the equipment there, and then you have to go for the operation. You have to block it by outriggers or for some sort of hydraulic brakes. You need to apply for before doing any sort of operations. So all these things, all these procedures should be adopted by your workers or your operators while handling these machines, and you are responsible because you are a safety officer and you should actually monitor all these operations by yourself. And in case of any incident or in case of any unsafe work, you need to identify first and you need to inform your personnel to avoid any kind of unsafe act during the machines. And no unauthorized personnel is allowed. No unauthorized personnel is allowed to go these areas where graders and dozers are working. You have to have a warning signs there, and only particular or concerned person is allowed to work along with your operators. And who are the concerned persons? The spotters and flagmen who is signaling the operators. These are the concerned persons. Thank you very much for this topic.